everybody, it is Papaloni here coming to you with another motherfucking video. Okay, so first of all, before we get started, okay, why haven't you joined Patreon? What's really going on? You could have been saw this, okay? We talked about it. Look down below in the description. I'll try to remember to post it in the comments. Look for my Patreon information. Last month was so freaking weird, you guys. Taurus season, I was not feeling it, but I'm definitely feeling it as we're moving into, well, I think we're already in Gemini season, but yes, as we're pushing forward in Gemini season or to Gemini season, I'm like, okay, let's do this, okay? So, as you guys can see from the title above, we are going to be looking at, ooh, look at P, all early and shit, okay? Not fashionably late and shit. We're going to be looking at the month ahead, but more so, not even just the month ahead. Sorry, I'm thinking about this right now, and you guys, it's 5:36 in the morning, so bear with me. Let me look at these piles. I think I'm just gonna make it traditionally about June, what to expect in June, but also I'm gonna allow Spirit to do whatever Spirit does, so that if anyone finds this and it's not about to be June or it's a different time, that there may be a message here. So, you know, it's kind of like a June, timeless June type of thing. Free spirit, you know me, okay? So pile one, we do have the Malachite. The deck that's going to be used is the Vlad Dracula Tarot, okay? Vlad Dracula Tarot. And then for pile two, we have my infamous Black Tourmaline, okay? Ooh, interesting. Bottom deck is going to be the Beautiful Creatures Tarot, okay. And then pile three, I'm actually still working on this. This was just something I made spur of the moment at like 5 in the morning the other day. This is a heart. I'm trying to see how I can show you without this spilling. Kind of get the vibe, kind of get the Jew, okay? And then underneath, we have the, what tarot is this? I think this is the Secrets of the Rose Tarot, okay? All of these are some of my newer decks. That's so crazy. It keeps raining over here. Is there about to be a hurricane? Like, it's been raining hella over here. But anyway, yeah. So those are going to be the piles. Go ahead, pick intuitively. You know, I'll see you there. Just ask, what is it that you need to know moving forward? What is it that you need to know about June, or just moving forward in general? What's coming next? What's the vibe? What's the tea, okay? So yeah, you guys pick intuitively, and I'll see you guys at your pile. What's up, pile one? Okay, so I know it looks a little bit chaotic, but really, you just meant to be here to listen to me, okay? It's like, nah, but like, yeah, I'll fix it in a little bit. Sometimes it gets like that when I'm shuffling, but you know, just pay attention to my voice. It'll get neater as we go, hopefully. I'm gonna put these over here. I don't want to confuse myself. So this is the thing, pile one. I think you kind of already know what I'm about to say here. First of all, you guys, the main energy around your month ahead or June, you know, whenever you're watching this, is this Page of Swords energy. I feel like you guys have this newfound curiosity. Now, some of you guys, this is new in the sense of you're going to really dive into what you're curious about, whether that's an endeavor, a person, looking at your life and asking yourself, why am I here? As in, not your life, oh my gosh, but like sometimes we ask ourselves like, okay, why am I at this specific facility? Like, why do I work here? Is this what I want? It's like doing that self-check where you're like, okay, why do I do this? Why do I believe in that? Why? You're questioning a lot that's around you, okay? I also feel like for those that are into interior design, fashionistas coming through here, those that have to have careers in glamour, art, but even if you don't, you could be a Leo here. I see really good energy. Some of you guys are trying to perfect your craft when it comes to makeup, anything that's like beauty related. So this could be makeup. I can even see maybe personal training as something, a dietetic, or it's like there's certain things, I said a dietetic, or studying dietetics to be a dietitian. It's almost like there's this newfound curiosity around how can I perfect my craft. For some of you guys, y'all gonna be changing your wardrobe, or there's the thought of changing your wardrobe. It's funny because I'm getting a lot of emphasis when it comes to career and love. So I feel like although this is the main energy that I'm picking up on over here, this is what we're trying to clear out, and I'm gonna get there. But what's gonna be shining through for you guys this month as you guys make cuts, because there's some cuts that are going to be made. I'm seeing it here. It's almost like your confidence is coming up. Some of you guys are starting to look around and it's like the fog is gone. I need to change my wardrobe. I've been dressing like this since 1999. What's going on? You know what I mean? I'm ready to dress like a grown woman. I'm ready to dress like a grown man. Or I'm ready to be more unique with my style. I'm ready to go and become efficient in thrifting. I don't know about y'all, but I used to always walk to the stores or go to the stores, like at the mall and stuff. And at a certain time, you know, after I discovered like thrift shopping and things like that, and I became very good because I have an eye for certain things, in my opinion, you know what I mean? I would go to the mall with my friends and I'd be like, girl, don't buy that. You can make that. You can get that from the thrift store for like $2. But I don't know. It could be the opposite for some of you guys, but there's just this energy around I'm leveling the fuck up, and I have a feeling that it has to do with your looks, your beauty, becoming proficient in something. Some of you guys are perfecting makeup. Some of you guys are estheticians. You get what I'm saying here? It's like something beauty related is leveling the fuck up, and whether you do this thing or whether this is just you leveling up. Okay, let's not spend too much time, girl. You know it's early. Still drinking. I'm still sipping. Give me a second. Real quick before we move on, y'all got some. It's like, oh, it's like, who are these people? Tell me down below. Have you guys been trying to make cuts? I feel like you guys have. Some of you guys have been openly cutting people off, distancing yourself from them, or there's this energy around, I'm gonna just pause, sit back and look, and sit back and watch. I don't know why, you guys. And I know you probably want me to say something new, but I'm not gonna lie. Something this month is coming to a head, and I feel like that's what's putting you into this new curious energy. This almost reminds me, because it's a feeling. Sometimes I work off of feelings with my readings. This feeling that I'm getting is kind of like the energy I was in one day. There was this quote where it was like, you're the average of the people around you. That... Woo, that really struck a chord with me, because the people that was around me, I'm like, the average? I'm sorry, you guys, but I was like, what the fuck? I was like, the average? Absolutely not. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then that started to spark. It's like I was never the same. It started to spark this curiosity, like, what am I doing? Like, you know, you don't even resonate with these people no more, or y'all don't even have the same interest. And you don't have to have the same interest in order to be around someone. Actually, I would prefer like differences. But what I mean, I guess, maybe interest isn't the word. It's almost like, for example, and some of y'all gonna get mad, but I don't really give a fuck. I personally have a problem with people, whether you're male or female, having this big ass rant about how they want a partner with money, but they don't got no money. that irks me. I always tell my brother, like, don't you let no motherfucking bitch, don't you let these motherfucking females come through trying to make you think that you gotta, be a provider. Of course, I'm not telling him not to be a man, but also make sure that you got a woman that's gonna be able to hold her own as well. And she's not a moocher, because there's that mooching energy. Or even a man, can he hold his own? Where's his money? What the fuck can he do? Okay? Because like, I just, someone had really struck a chord with me. It was just like, I had to start looking. I'm like, why the fuck you have all these fucking, this high ass criteria, right? That needs to be met, but you don't have none of that. I'm really about like people asking for better, really present that power, that confidence, because you deserve that, pile one. But it's like, what do you have to offer? You get what I'm saying? And some of y'all, well, a lot of y'all actually have a lot to offer, and you've already discovered that. Some of you guys are still in the process of finding that. So I feel like that's the vibe. Some of you guys are really going to be questioning the things around you and what that means, or how could you do something better? Why, when I talk to you, it's just like, we don't resonate. We don't get it. Like, it's like me and you are not here. Why can't I talk to you about herbs and spirituality? And like, there's like a disconnect between you and some things, okay? And I feel like that's going to be recognized this month. Now, I'm not going to lie, y'all. When it comes to love, that's what I was doing. Let me pause. Y'all distracting me. Let me go into this book, because I want to see if there's something in here. Because wait till I talk to y'all about love, because y'all gonna have to fill me in, honey. Because I don't even, I'll wait. Okay. Okay. Don't be caught up in illusion, for looks can be deceiving. Curiosity reveals only what you wish to see, and confusion has hindered you from seeing that which is true. Glamour is my magic, the magic my people use to disguise themselves, make mischief over, or move objects just to distract you. My shining beauty will pull you in as I work with enchantments and place upon your charms while crossing the realms of both fate and mortal. Some of you guys are going to be studying spirituality. Waking daydreams of returning home bridges the gap between our world, blah, blah, blah. As I share with you dark fairy secrets, this is giving me dark feminine energy and natural alluring beauty tips. Allow me to rub your eyes. Allow me to rub upon your eyes an ancient ointment to reveal all manner of disguises, for everything is not what it seems when it comes to working with the glamour of fairy magic. So this is the thing. I just thought of the Order when they used to do those glamour spells, or like it was the one where she cut and they always be cutting their hand, girl. I'll be like, what's your hand looking like? But anyway, so this is what I'm talking about. Although I feel like this is also representative of a level up, changing your wardrobe, curiosity, we talked about it. This is that main thing that's pushing over here and putting heavy emphasis on your love and career life, because I do feel like there are some people that you are just looking at like, why are you still around? Why do I still have you around? Why am I allowing this treatment? I deserve better. I deserve friends that are going to support me, not be in competition with me. I deserve a partner that's going to support me and not be in competition with me. I deserve more. So just know that there's going to be a lot revealed to you guys, but it's crazy because I don't see this as, I do see this Three of Swords here. I feel like it's going to hurt for some, but it's going to be a quick hurt. It's going to be like, you know what, Paige, like, I don't know why I said my name, but just talking to myself. Like sometimes when I used to go through a breakup, I'd be like, you know what, Paige, think about it. Like, what was that person even offering you? What are you sad about? And sometimes I was like, damn, what the fuck am I sad about? Like, there was nothing. There was really nothing but air. I was working with air, and it was like, okay, so just remember when these things start to fall off your path and certain things start to become, like you become more aware of certain things, just think about your worth. And I feel like that's going to help you. I'm not saying it's going to like totally, diminish how you feel and like take it away, but knowing your worth and being like, well, what was that person really offering? Is this really a loss? Because for a lot of you guys, it feels like a loss, but it's really not a loss. This was supposed to go. It was supposed to be gone, okay? So let me see what else. Believe in order to see. Time to reinvent yourself. Have a makeover. Look deeper beneath the surface. You are beautiful inside and out. Looks aren't everything. Don't judge a book by its cover. Check your eyesight. Vital details are hidden. Connect with the magic of nature, okay? So, honey, it's giving that. Also, be paying attention to your health. Oh my gosh. Now, why the fuck you ain't tell me? When I was shuffling you guys' deck, I don't know if you guys saw that part. I don't know if I'm gonna speed it up, but I was touching the malachite. I felt like these grooves and I thought of mountains. You guys are gonna be traveling. And for some of you guys, I was hearing something about San Diego that was coming through very strongly. Also, some of you guys there's somebody with the name, with a name that starts with T, that's gonna play a major role this month in your life or in your connection, okay? So anyway, girl, when it comes to love, I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I don't really think you're in the mood. And if you are somewhat in the mood, it's like your standards are very high. If anyone comes by and they don't have it together, it's like, this is what you're doing. Do you see that? Absolutely. You're like, next. This is almost giving me, did you guys ever watch The Emperor's New Groove, where like they would have to do like these, tricks to entertain or come through and ask, and then if, they weren't feeling it, they were like, okay, go away. And sometimes in movies where that theme is, it's like they end up killing those people. Yeah, I feel like this is in love. You guys are not playing with people. Like, you're like, okay, I know what I want. This is what it is. Let me start treating myself as if I'm worthy, because I feel like there's been times where you guys have sold yourself short, especially in love, and now you're like, you know what, let me try something new. I hate to say it like how I'm about to say it, but it is what it is. It's like, let me try to have some standards here. Let me try to put these standards in motion and see what happens. And some of you guys are going to have a really good outcome when it comes to that. It's almost like when someone, how can I explain this, y'all? So let's say if you were used to, I'm not saying that this is how y'all was, but let's say if you were used to allowing men or women to call you at all wee hours of the night, you are maybe a yes man. If they ask you to go, you're like jumping up, ready to serve, but it's like, let me try something different. Yes, it's a little bit different for what I'm used to. Yes, it's making me a little bit uncomfortable because I'm not used to that. I'm worried if are they gonna lose interest? But you're like, you know what, I'm gonna do it anyway. So when someone calls at wee hours of the night, you don't answer, and then you let them know tomorrow with this Queen of Swords energy, hey, if you want to talk to me, actually, is that the Queen of Wands? I think that is the Queen of Wands, but it was looking like the Queen of Swords. So I don't know, let me tell you. Give me 1 second. Yep, that's the Queen of Wands. But I'm going to read it as both because there's a reason why that came through. I feel like you guys are in this place where it's like, actually, I don't really answer the phone at, certain hours. Setting the tone. So now this person has to get in motion and they know what they have to fucking do. Or there's this energy of, let's say if someone tried to reschedule your plans, or you know how people be fucking up the plans and then they be like, oh, you want to go out tomorrow instead? And it's like, actually, I'm busy, but I'll let you know. We could check in. Is basically putting people in check. Now moving over to the actual card, Queen of Wands, you guys are going to be looking very attractive. There's a lot happening in regards to your beauty, how you view yourself, what you want people to see, sexual energy. You guys are looking really good to a lot of people. So I feel like it's almost like your head is down, and some of you guys might not even really be focused on love. It's almost like you're focused more on yourself, and that is what is about to bring, honey, it's bringing the hose. Just saying, with this Fool card, it's like there's this new energy, this new vibe. I do feel like you could have a Taurus ex that is just like, it's giving pest, honey. I don't know. There's like someone that wants to talk to you, but I feel like you may have them blocked, or there's going to be this energy of block, goodbye. And I don't think they're used to this, because I did get this over here as well with this commitment and this stuck energy. It's like, for some of you guys, expect that someone that had you in limbo before, expect them to try to come back this month, possibly, for some, because that's not going to be for everybody, but expect someone to try to come back, show their face again to try to see if you'll give them another chance. I can't tell you what to do with that. Use your discernment, but I would say look around, what they look like. The way she's dressed, not taking it there, but she's, dressed down. It's giving royal, okay? He is giving rags, and it's not to be mean, but it's like, what is this? Okay, some of you guys, it's just like, when are you going to allow yourself to have new experiences? You just proved to yourself that you can stand in your boundaries, stand in your standards, and you see what the result has been. Why go back to the past? This person could have brown or blonde hair for some of you, or they could have cheated on you with someone that had brown or blonde hair, because I'm picking up on there was a cheating situation. But overall, you guys, this is giving me pile 2 in my what's next in love. It's giving hot girl, hot boy summer. You know, and whatever you do with that, like if you guys like to, you know, mess around with a lot of people, the energy is there. A lot of people are going to be attracted to you, but I do see some past influences trying to come back through. And some of y'all might even oh my God, I just saw somebody do with one of their exes, and then they kiss him on the forehead and they're like, thanks. And then they leave and don't say nothing. It's giving savage. Yeah, very savage-esque. Getting back the stallion vibes. Anyway, with this 2 of Swords, there's 3 of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles. So some of you guys, there's something happening at work. There may be someone that you really don't like at work and they've been getting on your fucking nerves. I don't know why they want to come together with you. They're like really pressed to be your friend. So be expecting that. It could be one person and they could have like a little bit of an entourage. It's like they're trying to get you and pull you in. I don't know if you guys, you know, I don't know. For some of you guys, I feel like this might be good for you to like, you know, start meshing with your work peers. But for some of y'all, you know, you might be like, nah, P, I'm good, okay? It's almost like there are people that know that you're kind of secluded and they want to include you. I also see you working on a project with someone, collaborating, or someone wants to collaborate with you. That might also come up. For those that have their own businesses where it's been like a little bland, you really haven't had the spark or the spunk to stay on routine, be timely, or just you've just been lagging, you know, you've just been a little laggy. I feel like this is going to be the month where that oomph comes back. You got this Queen of Wands energy, you got this curious ass energy with this Page of Swords. It's like mixing that together. This is endless possibilities, in my opinion. I feel like your strength is coming back for those where it's almost like you've been feeling a little bit dull, a little bit weak. Real quick on that, my throat is like really acting crazy right now. Really quick with that, with this 2 of Swords, I do feel like there is someone that was very much so draining your energy and you cut them off. This is what I want to tell you. This could be in work as well. Pay attention to how you feel when you cut people off. If your life starts to level the fuck up and more peace is there, things start coming to you faster, pay attention to that. This is not the time to be like, oh, okay, you know, maybe I shouldn't think about that. Absolutely not. Also, if you have people, if you know whoever this entourage is that's trying to come around, if you know they're involved in drama, you know, move accordingly. This might not be the entourage you want to be dealing with, okay? Also, I see your boss asking you to be a part of a project. It's just so crazy because I just feel like someone's asking you to step up to the plate, or they're asking you to be involved, but I don't really think you guys really wanted to do this. But I will say, try to go in there with an open mind, because I do feel like you're going to take a liking to whatever this is, and you're going to find out that it's really not as hard as you thought, and it actually keeps you out of the work drama, and it actually keeps you engaged, okay? So let me see. It's crazy because if I was reading these energies for anyone else, I'd be like, oh, okay, this is like a little heavier. But like the way this is coming out for you guys, I feel like you guys are used to dealing with certain energies. So you know how they say, what's a king to a god? What's a god to a king? It's like, what is this to me? Like, I'm used to this. I've been through a lot, and you know, that's small shit to a giant, okay? That's what it's giving. So I'm not really worried about you guys when it comes to love and career. I just feel like there's some people at work that you're just not really wanting to work with, and there's going to be a point where you have to work with them. I want to ask, let me move these. Hey, shit, am I getting sick, or is that my allergies? Let me see. Why the 3 of Cups here for pile 1? Some of you guys, this is random, but some of you guys might be going through an initiation process. We won't talk about it, honey. Some of you guys are going to be wanting to reach out to a sorority or a group. I see that here. Anyway, Page of Pentacles. Yep, you guys are going to be offered something at work. Do I feel like you want to do it at first? Absolutely not. But I am seeing with this Chariot card, especially if it's like, hey, can you take on this? Or, hey, can you work with them? You know, whoever's asking you to do this, especially if it's a boss, they're trying to get you, they might not tell you, but they're trying to get you noticed by other people. For example, if I was talking to someone in the military, it's like your boss is asking you to do something. Do I feel like you want to do it? No. Some of you guys don't feel like you're capable, but they have a plan because there's someone else that they're talking about you to, and they're saying, look, you should really look at Pile 1. Like Pile 1, they got it together. Or, you know what, I think I'm going to give Pile 1 this reward, but we need them to achieve this, or, you know, be involved with this, and then we'll be able to write that down for them. This is going to help elevate your career, okay? Page of Pentacles, I see new streams of income. And I also see more clientele, more even exchange when it comes to your work. Some of you guys, if you feel like you're putting in so much work and you're not getting that much exchange back, some of you guys, there might be a need to fluctuate your prices. I don't know. For some of you guys, I'm really getting raise the price, but, you know, do what you need to do in that situation, because some of you guys, maybe the workload needs to drop a little bit so that it feels even. Something needs to feel even when it comes to work and what you put out, because I feel like some of you guys have a tendency to get drained. Now, moving over here, one of your main conflicts, or one of the main things that you guys are going to be struggling with this month, has to do with the mind, resting. Some of you guys are still recovering over a death that occurred with a brother or a masculine, but I feel like overall, you guys, be careful of burnout. Although I feel like I said, you know, what's that small shit to a giant? But it's like sometimes you guys can overthink, overwork, and it's like before you even have time to recover, you're back moving into that energy that's kind of just like overthinking, overdoing, over this, over that, okay? So let me see. The advice over here is, instead of, is so much swords energy. This has to do with your mind. Your advice is to not dwell on the past. It's just that simple. And your advice also is, instead of resisting change, jump into it, because that's the only thing that's going to release you from this Eight of Swords mentality where you feel like you can't, or, well, what's going to happen if I do it like this? It's like a self-sabotaging energy, but the only way you're going to shift out of this Pile 1 is by going against the resistance. For example, I was terrified of being in a relationship. This is just an example. Terrified. For a while, you'd have to ask my coworkers. I was like, I couldn't even call him my boyfriend. Even when he was my boyfriend, I was like, you know, my guy. Childish, because I have not been wanting to connect with somebody, and it was just, my mind was not catching up. Even though, yes, was he treating me fabulously? Is this showing me an opportunity for you guys that's going to help elevate you? Yes, but it was like, oh my gosh, I had to ease into it. I was like, I had to start saying it. That's why you guys will hear me say it on here. It's like me easing myself into saying, that's my boyfriend. But I was like, oh, fuck, like, I'm not fucking used to this shit. But I had to go against that resistance and allow myself to experience him as someone that was my partner and things like that, or is my partner. And it helped me to gain more confidence. Sometimes you have to go against that resistance to see exactly what you're capable of. For example, for those that like to work out, you ever got like a little bit of fatigue? Now, granted, you want to listen to your body, but sometimes it's just our mind talking to us, especially when you run it. Running, you feel like, oh my God, I'm getting tired. If you give into that feeling, normally what ends up happening is you stop running. But a lot of times, what I know I do is I'm like, no, that's I don't know, that's something else talking. That's not you. Like, you're not tired. And I'll flip the song up, like, you just need a more upbeat song. Then I'll keep running, and then next thing you know, I'm on my second win. And I'm like, oh, okay, I got the fucking energy. So that's the vibe here. It's kind of like that pushing in order to get past whatever, but it's not like easy. Oh, I have a perfect analogy. Some of you guys are really trimming the fat when it comes to people, places, things, so that you could really move forward. I do see you needing to make some cuts, or not even needing. I feel like you're going to be making these cuts, okay? I also feel like you guys are really, really knocking out the competition this month. I don't know what you guys do, but what you do is giving the best, okay? It's giving better. Look at this. That would be you. This would be the competition. Oh my God. What's that song by Nicki? These bitches is my sons. But no, there was something that she said. Sorry, don't mind my stomach. But anyway, moving forward, it's just giving that. Like, you're coming out on top, okay? Six of Wands energy. Very successful. Very, very successful. Very successful, okay? But in order for you to keep and maintain this success, this energy, this recognition, I do feel like there are going to be some people that are going to feel slighted by you, but really, did you do something wrong, or are you just doing your job and you're shining? You can't help that. But let me come back to that because I'm getting off track. So the analogy I want to tell you guys, have you ever put on a ring? Because this is the vibe. I was telling a girl, like, if you put on a ring and you ever like see your finger, it might like swell up or something, and then I don't know, the ring is just hard to get off. So you ever like had to really pull a ring off? That shit fucking hurts, right? So your finger starts getting all numb, it's losing fucking color low key, high key, it's hurting, it's scraping against your skin low key. It feels like your finger's about to fall off, as if someone tied your finger, and oh my God, like those people that have extra thumbs and extra fingers and they gotta tie it, but I don't think they feel that. But anyway, you get what I'm trying to say. So it's like, that's the vibe here. It's like you guys are pulling this ring off. I do feel like you're right at the end, so it's not gonna be as painful, but everybody knows it's like, there's a lot of relief as you're pulling it, or like once it's off that ring, but honey, as you're pulling it, that shit motherfucking hurts, okay? At least for me, I be feeling like I'm about to die. Sometimes I even stop and I'm like, okay, let me just chill. Sometimes I might even put it back because I'm like, okay, it might be easier for this to stay on versus me taking it off, or I might need to go get something to soap it up or something. That's what it's giving, okay? You guys are pushing through the resistance, the adversity. Now with this Tower card and this Three of Wands, okay, there is going to be something that happens unexpectedly here, so there could be a little bit of a delay or something that looks like a delay. I'm going to pull on that in a second, because at first I was looking at like the Three of Swords. It's unexpected. It's unexpected. I feel like there's going to be something that happens that makes you be like, oh my gosh. It's almost like you're looking at it as this is a bad thing, but then it's going to turn out to be something good. So let me see. What does this Three of Wands represent? Aha, the Two of Wands. That's so crazy. Yeah, some of you guys, there's going to be an unexpected event that happens that you feel like pushes you back. I don't know what this is about. What's the advice here? I don't know if this is work related, love related, but there is this sense of being pushed back. But trust that this is meant to happen, because whatever that wasn't really for you at that time, okay? There's something better. The Wheel of Fortune, that was meant to happen. There's something better, okay? And it's going to be revealed to you. Page of Cups, a lot of page energy. You guys are walking into new, but it's crazy because I feel like you guys had a plan. You had a routine, an outline of what was next, and I feel like for some of you guys that is going to shift and you're gonna be like, what the fuck? And it's taking you down this secret path, an irresistible pull down a distinct path, ley lines, mystical traditions. So if you guys end up getting like, I'm almost saying you guys get pushed off track. Like it's like really like getting pushed, and then you end up on this other, like in this other lane. That is meant to happen. You know what I mean? It's like if someone pushes you in a different lane, you keep running, that's meant to happen. You guys are having a little bit of a course correction this month, so move with it, okay? It's gonna bring you a lot of success, and you're gonna understand after why that shit happened. So I do see new supportive connections coming in, and I gotta pull on whoever the fuck this love situation is, because I said I was gonna do that. So let me see, where are my little things? Let's see. It's this cute. I got it from Walmart. Don't ask me, like, listen, I go to Walmart all the time with the goal of just buying one thing and buy like 90 things. Like, who the fuck buys a little mini girl? Never mind. Anyway, so who are the people, or like what are the energies that will be influencing this month? This could be in love, career, who's coming forward, what they need to know. Just give it to me raw and straight. Let's see. Ooh, let me do this one more time. Okay, so we have house 2. I'm just going to read the signs real quick. We have Taurus. I'm also getting Neptune energy, Pisces. We have Leo. We have the Sun, Leo energy. We also have Sagittarius with the 9th house, and we also have Scorpio over there. This is the thing. Some of you guys, there's going to be like this level up. Let me see. What is this second house about? Yep, the 10th house. You guys are going to have this level up in career that's going to help your finances, and you guys are going to be able to, like I said, interior design, redecorate. It's like something is going to be able to beautify because you have the means, okay? However, also with this Neptune energy though, I just feel like who the hell is this? There is a earth sign that I feel like is going to be trying to come back. I don't know why. It's like they're reviving themselves or coming up from the dead. It's like, why are you here? So just be expecting that. There may be communication from someone that you really don't want to hear from, okay? I see a lot of energy around in the spotlight, flashy lights. People are noticing me. So when it comes to career, there's a lot of good energy there. Absolutely not. Why did my fucking camera go off? I don't know if it be my intuition that makes me look up to notice, because there's not like a sound that's made when my camera goes off, but I just end up looking up and then it's off. Like, that's so crazy. I don't know. But anyway, I don't know where I left off, and I'm not repeating, but I will start here. So I just feel like there's this energy of unexpected vibes, you going against the grain. I do even feel like you guys might be ruffling some feathers this month because people are trying to tell you what to do and you're not listening, and they're seeing that that is actually bringing you success. That's pissing some people off. That's really fucking with their ego, but oh the fuck well. I also see some traveling here. Traveling is going to be really great for you guys to become inspired. I also feel like for those that are dealing with a death in the family, I'm not trying to make a prediction of that, but it seems like there's like an anniversary coming up this month, or like something has already happened. I feel like there's going to be word around some type of money coming in. Let me ask. Yep. Okay. So especially if the person that was, if this was a Scorpio, there's something that was left for you, and I feel like that's going to be highlighted. Like, some of you guys are in this battle. I don't know why I just heard custody battle. There's like this battle with family on who gets what. Let me see really quick. Hold on. Some of you guys are going to become curious about spirituality, so you're going to begin to study that. Also, traveling and maybe going out to the clubs, to the whoop whoop, you know what I'm saying, doing whatever. That's going to be great for you to get noticed and to network. Yeah, there's a lot of energy around you guys, so I feel like use this to your advantage. Give me a second. You guys are looking really good. Wow, double sun. You guys are looking really good. This is a great month to put yourself out there and to really do you, okay? Because it's almost like you're confident. Well, we see that struggle here with this self-sabotage, but it's like your energy, like your mind might not be in flow, but your energy is ready to be put out there, to be seen. The creative vibes is coming through. Not my stomach growling like this. It's like, so go in line with that, go in flow with that. Let me see anything else from my pile one, what to expect this month. Ooh. Oh honey, everything that I said. Look at that, discovery, which is giving that Page of Swords. And we also have the honoring path, which is giving that success, that Leo energy that I was picking up on. So before we move forward and I end this reading, I do want to go to my, this is my favorite deck. So go ahead and focus your energy on the screen, baby. Okay. And we're going to see, what is it that the advice that I could give you right now? What is it that you need to hear the most? Ask a question. What's been on your mind? I'm going to try to grab somebody's and then, read for you, but I can't grab everybody's, okay? So for the collective of pile one, what is it that everybody needs to hear right now? An answer to a question, a problem, guidance. What is it that they need to hear right now, pile one? Okay. Ooh, I can't tell which one it was. Hold on. I guess we're gonna fucking read both. Okay, we have the number 22 and we have the number 10. Okay, give me a second. Let's start. Okay, so spring, very prominent here. So we have Jasmine, okay? That's giving me, for my air signs, I don't know, that's giving me like sword energy. You've taken some good initial steps on your journey, but you're starting to flounder. Perhaps you feel as though you could have set out in a different direction, or others are calling you foolish for doing things the wrong way. But you chose this path for a reason. Wow, that's crazy. Jasmine always grows exactly where it means to, and so do you. You know exactly where you're going and why. Don't let your doubts or the scorn of others make you question yourself. And that could also be why I was seeing that vision of pushing people or getting pushed on a track. Maybe people are trying to step in your lane and you're like pushing them and they're in a different lane and they keep running. Maybe that was them that I was seeing, because it's almost like there's this vibe of trust you and trust what you are doing, because this is what's going to bring you success. You're not tripping, okay? So moving forward, number 22. Oh, that's crazy. We just flipped right to it. What season is this? Honey, I'm hungry. Well, I don't know. Am I hungry? My stomach is growling. I just ate a fucking banana. Okay, this summertime. We have clematis. I don't know why I think of those little baby oranges, but that's not this. Anyway, the clematis grows across any surface it is given, eager to rise and reach towards the blazing summer sun. Its spiraling vines grab onto any opportunity that appears, putting its flowers in the best position to drink in the rain and warmth. This card symbolizes movement and momentum, a push towards the best position that will help you achieve your goal. Just be sure to remember those who held you up on your race to the finish, okay? So I'm telling you, there are going to be some people that are going to take this very personal. I don't know why they're taking your success personal, but also, you know, don't forget where you came from. There's like this duality there. So, you know, use your discernment around who's a hater and where you may be forgetting some of the people that were there with you. But then again, I don't know. I'm going to let you guys fix that. I have different views about some stuff. So back to this. I be loving this deck. Okay, Jasmine. In the Philippines, a couple prepared to part, the young man to the city and his bride to remain at home. Worried he will fall in love with another, he gives her his dagger with the promise that if he does, she can kill him. But when he returns with a new wife, she plunges the knife into her own heart instead. You may feel as though your current situation is hopeless, but jasmine blooms during the night, releasing its sweetest scent when it is dark. Right now, you do not have to take action. Only let yourself feel the hope that something beautiful will come out of such darkness. I think I gave this message to somebody. I'm like, there's nothing I could tell you in this reading to help push you past this moment that you're going through. Sometimes it's meant for us to go through those darker moments. You know, I feel like that darker moment could also almost be like a canvas. It's like when there's a bunch of white around you or a bunch of even darkness, it could be a canvas almost. Like, what is inspiring you in this moment? What are you starting to think of? Because there's something that you need to feel, okay? There's something that you may not have been appreciating before, and that's why this is occurring now, so that when you rise up, you can start to appreciate your journey a lot more moving forward. Okay, we have 22. You've been holding on so tightly to your control of the world that your fingers are starting to ache. But here's a thought. How about you try letting go? Not everything needs to be controlled, and you may find that you've put enough safeguards in place to be able to support yourself even without clinging on so. You'll naturally want to resist the feeling of falling, but you may find that a fall isn't actually coming and that it feels good to let go. Going against that resistance, jumping into it instead of away from it. So yes, Power One, that was your spread. Please let me know how it resonates, and I'll see you guys down below in the comments. Go ahead and stop, you know. Ooh, honey, Pow 2, what's really going on? Okay, I was not expecting this. So this is the thing. First of all, there was an emphasis on a love interest. I feel like there's new love coming towards you, but there's also someone that wants to be closer to you if you guys are in a relationship. And there's also someone from the past that is not ready to give you up, okay? They're very much so. They could be a fire sign. They're very much so still pressed to be around you. They could also be a Virgo, but I'm going to look over here in this deck, this little pile that I pulled to get specific details. So what's happening, Pile 2? Because I'm not going to lie, the way this is coming through for some of you guys, because I could flip-flop it. It might be the imaging that's like taking me there, but I could look at this as like a dark night of the soul, or I could look at this as enlightenment around why you went through a shadow period. So the main energy around next month June, whenever you're watching this, the month ahead, is the Moon, concealment, the Six of Cups, memories, the Queen of Cups, intuition, and the Nine of Cups, satisfaction. So I feel like this to me represents making peace with the past. Now, making peace with the past sometimes is not easy, okay? And it can be painful for us and whoever, you know, we're talking about. Not all the time is making peace with the past like, oh, okay, I've made peace with the past, everything is fine. No, sometimes it's recognizing that maybe you do need to cut a mother figure off, or maybe you do need to separate from a friend. Maybe you have outgrown these certain people. There's going to be a lot coming back around in your memories. There's a lot, okay? Good stuff, bad stuff, in regards to what you deem as good and bad. Old people, past connections, curiosity around how they're doing right now. So I feel like if you guys are going through this period where it just seems like you're reminiscing and reminiscing, you're not taking a step backwards. This is meant to occur so that you can make peace with it. There are certain things that you may still reminisce about when it comes to the past, thinking if you would have acted a different way, this would have turned out differently. So you guys are meant this month to start deciphering between what's an illusion and what's not, okay? Where have you maybe distorted an image or a view of someone? Where can we be more clear? What is it that we're not accepting? What is it that we're ready to accept? Because at the end of the day, pile 2, what I'm hearing is these individuals and these energies that I'm picking up on from the past, they have done nothing but hold you back. It's like they progress you forward because where you're at now, in a sense of they've helped you and were meant to help you realize your worth and realize that you can be independent and do bad all by yourself. Realize that you are very gifted and talented. So they progressed you in that way. But other than that, this energy was holding you back. Do not for a second think that anything else. I'm sorry, like, because with this Seven of Cups, now with the mother figure, let me go back. With this mother energy that I'm picking up on, some of you guys, I feel like you're in this energy of wanting to raise your kids differently than how you were raised, which, you know, most of us are in that mindset. So on a positive note, some of you guys are going to be making peace with any type of trauma that came from a feminine figure. Mother, grandmother, maybe you've been already working on that. That's a theme. The theme that I keep seeing coming through for everyone is the Fool card, the Six of Swords. It's like everybody is starting to really, it's like, it's almost like a forceful, but a gentle, forceful nudge of we have to go into a calmer period. We have to do what's best for us. We have to start living differently, treating our bodies differently. We have to begin our legacy how we see fit. You know, yes, our mom and our grandmas and aunts and uncles, dads and whoever the fuck, pops, everybody knows or thinks they know best for you. But at the end of the day, this is your life to live, pile 2. And I think you guys are starting to recognize that. And for some of you, that might be disheartening. Not disheartening, but some of you guys are falling into this place where it's like you're beating yourself up because you're like, damn, why didn't I make this revelation, or why didn't I come to this revelation a lot sooner? It wasn't meant. So understand that everything that has happened, any course corrections, any battles that you've had with people, everything has happened accordingly, because some of you guys, I'm just going to be honest, you might be hard-headed, and some of this might have just been preordained. Some people have to go through bigger awakenings, wake-up calls, so that they really, it's like ingrained in them. You know, you have a big purpose here. I could see that here. So I do feel like there were hard lessons, and I do feel like you guys are very empathic and also very sensitive. So sometimes it is hard for you to let go of people, especially if you built some type of foundation with them. But at the end of the day, what do you want and what do you deserve? Because what I'm seeing here is you guys are beginning to elevate, and there are people, specifically 3, if this is a friend group, where it's like it is time to release. It's time to move forward. Because there's really nothing here anymore. It doesn't mean that you don't have to still love them. It doesn't mean you have to be rude about it. But there's this energy of when are you going to recognize what you've outgrown and what you're meant to walk into, okay? So let me ask, what's the advice for them to work through this? A lot of emotional energy here. A lot of emotional energy. What's the advice for pile 2? for the month of June. What's the advice? I also feel like there's going to be some truths coming out around the past. So pay attention to your dream. It's like whatever spirit needs to do to help you make peace, that could be revealing the truth. That could be bringing someone back around, so that, you know, if you want to allow them back in, you know, allow them back in. They fuck up again and you're like, damn, now I see why I wasn't fucking with you. Or maybe bringing someone back so that y'all could talk, have closure. But I feel like you guys are going to recognize why something occurred, okay? So your advice with this 9 of Pentacles, we have another 9 of Cups, independent energy, Page of Swords, 8 of Swords, and we also have curiosity, the paranormal. The thing about this is it is time for you to have this sense of autonomy, this sense of independence. Some of you guys have been living in the shadow of parents, people, places, things, and it's like, when are you going to start living authentically to your needs? When are you going to start becoming curious about life, falling back in love with life? When are you going to stop fearing everything? Like, when are you going to start taking chances on yourself? When are you going to break yourself free from this imprisonment? Because you guys have the capability with this 9 of Pentacles and that 9 of Cups to be somebody, and you don't have to be carrying all this weight. But it's like, when are you going to recognize that? Some of you that has spiritual businesses, this may be the month where it's like you recognize, I don't know if y'all like have a vendor, or if there's, so let me say it like this, there's all this outside influence. I don't know if this is like who you work with or whatever the fuck, but I'm just picking up on, like, you guys are very much so capable of getting shit done. You don't have to have an entourage behind you. You don't have to rely on certain people. You know, there's just this distinction between your worth and your capability, and like whatever the false view of that is. So that makes me think that some of you guys are not seeing yourself clearly. You're still looking at yourself as that younger you that was scared of everything, maybe even insecure. And it's like, we're in a different place. You know, you guys have transitioned out of that stage of life, okay? So it's like, when are you going to walk into that, okay? Some of you guys need to clean your altar. Music will help you heal during this time. We have 4 of Wands. Expect a really good outcome when it comes to business and accomplishments, especially for social media platforms and those who have social media platforms. Give me a second. Who are these energies that might be like, who has power to outgrown? Who has power to outgrown? Ooh, not me here and sister. We keep getting this 3. This is like people, like an entourage, okay? It's like an entourage of people. People that were around you as you were progressing. And it's crazy because this might be who you thought or who was a part of your foundation. It's like the people that are starting to fall away, the people that you're starting to look at and be like, damn, I'm starting to see you differently. Why the fuck is y'all still in that mentality? Those are the people that you're outgrowing. And it's like with this King of Swords, it's time to really, you know, cut the ties. Take a step back. Put up boundaries. You know, it doesn't have to be, I guess, as ruthless as blocking or whatever, but this is coming back down to earth and saying, okay, instead of being in this illusion type of state of mind where I'm always, you know, I'm not seeing the truth clearly. I don't want to come to a decision. I don't want to face this, because some of you guys have stuff going on in your environment that it's like, y'all really want to have a conversation with a friend because maybe they did something to you that just didn't sit well. Maybe there's something going on and you're just like, I just need to talk to that person, but you know what? No, maybe I'm tripping. You're not tripping. Something around you is definitely shifting, and it's like, what are you going to do? Are you going to move accordingly? Because this is beginning to drain you and it's beginning to hold you back. It's like you're starting to become some of the people that are around you, and that's for some of y'all. Now also with this King of Swords and this logic, for others where it's like not that dramatic, I feel like what the energy is something about this month is going to teach you why you should start being more clear about your intentions and becoming more decisive. There's too much outward, and it's like, when are we going to ground these thoughts? When are we going to start putting things in order so that we can feel more structured? Okay, there's more structure that's needed this month, and I feel like that's actually going to help you guys with money and also with your creativity that is fueling this money coming in. And after that, you guys, you know, it's crazy because I see you guys getting through this and coming out on top. It's just one of those things. It's growing pains. Also, with this 7 of Wands, this King of Wands, and this Fool card, honey, There is someone that is not done with you. Just saying, there's someone that's not done with you. It's crazy because I feel like they're not done with you. You're done with them. Some of you guys might have a koi fish tattoo or a butterfly tattoo. You guys are going to be looking really good to a lot of people, but I feel like your boundaries are up. Your boundaries are up. You guys are starting to stand in your power. I feel like you guys might have been my people that had a hard time speaking up at a point in time. Maybe people see you as soft or someone who lacks boundaries, but no more. You guys are really stepping into that energy, and this is what's going to help propel you forward. What I'm going to say is watch pile 1, because I was talking about going against the resistance. There may be a message in there for you, but only if you feel like it. Anyway, this is the time for you guys to explore. Once we move through this, because some of y'all might have already went through whatever this energy was. The thing about this is, and really pay attention to your dreams. I don't know if I said that, but anyway, the thing about this is there's just been so much minimizing, diminishing, so much tears, so much heartbreak, so much insecurity, so much of people bullying. It's been all of that, and it's like, now is the time for you to really shine, because you are the new it factor, and that's just what it's giving. Whoever didn't notice you prior to, oh well. Whoever wasn't getting it, this is giving me the energy of someone who maybe back in the day was not appealing, I guess, but now it's like you guys are starting to recognize that you were always different, and different was always good. Weird is the new in, honey, and it's actually always been in. It's like you guys are starting to recognize that you are not this cookie cutter type of image. You're not boring, you're not basic, you are meant for more. And that, hone in on that energy, okay? Because that is going to help your mind to start thinking what you could do differently. It's time for you guys to start taking chances, traveling, trying new things, maybe even changing your wardrobe, changing your hair. Some of you guys want to go blonde. It's going to look beautiful. It's time for exploration, leadership, and bravery. That means something for somebody. Start taking control of your own life. This is not someone else's life to live, okay? Let's keep it moving. For work, some of you guys, we have the 8 of Pentacles, practice, the transformation, transition, death card, and we also have the number 9, the Hermit, introspection. I think that's the death card. But this is the thing. Is that the death card? Or is that the Tower card? Anyway, with this 8 of Pentacles and this transformation and this Hermit, I feel like some of you may not be satisfied in regards to work with something, okay? So your advice overall is, if you want to transform this, there needs to be a time frame where you buck the fuck up and you're like, you know what, instead of crying and whining about my position and, you know, where I feel like I'm lacking, let me start perfecting my craft. That's what I see you guys doing. I see you guys going into this place where you start to perfect your craft, you start studying. I don't know, this could be a corporate job, or this could even be your own job where it's like you own the business. It's like, I need to start rebranding myself. I need to start really putting in the effort to continue to perfect my craft and study other things instead of, you know, moping around. It's like, what can you do to take control of this? Because I feel like you guys have full control of this. With this Hermit and this introspection, this is going within and facing the reality of the situation. Have you been holding yourself back? Have you been blocking this transformation? Have you been ignoring, was that my phone? Have you been ignoring these signs that maybe you're not meant to work at this facility? Maybe you're meant to go elsewhere. Or maybe have you been holding back on your abilities and not really shining through? So it's not putting you out there. It's like, what needs to be recognized? I do see some big shifts happening. Some of you guys might be leaving a job. Others, I feel like it's around perfecting a craft so that you could elevate. Let's talk about love, honey. Who's coming towards you now? What the fuck? Who's coming towards you? We got the Lovers, Gemini energy. We got the 9 of Swords, more Gemini energy. We also got the Hermit, Virgo energy, and we have the Chariot, Cancer energy. So someone has been watching you. They could be any of those signs that I just stated, but I feel like this is someone that you guys were in a connection with, or this is someone that you had a lot of similarities to. Very soulmate energy. We got that here. I'm also seeing the 10 of Cups. Let me look at the bottom of the deck. And we got the Knight of Wands. Okay, so maybe I feel like, and this is not me telling y'all to go back, because I'm not really with the whole going back at this point. I'm all about the moving forward. There is someone that has been watching you move forward away from them, okay? I feel like this is someone who was a bit promiscuous, or they were a bit flighty and had a problem truly committing to you the way you felt like you needed. Whoever this is, they have been up all night, got me up all night. Yeah, it's giving that, okay? Their friends are watching you and reporting back and telling them like, oh, you see Pile 2 looking good, or damn, you see Pile 2 been in the gym, he looking good, whatever the fuck, right? So it's like, it's really playing on their mind. And I also feel like if you guys think this person is having this fabulous time without you, they're really not. But this is not your battle to fight. Some of you guys just went through a breakup, and this was needed because they're coming up as the Hermit and you're coming up as this Hermit energy. This is time to separate so that they can have their own control of life and you can have your own control of life. Maybe you guys really were codependent on each other. This is needed so that you can find a sense of independence. I keep getting that energy where it's like you guys are being pulled off. It's almost like cutting the umbilical cord. That's what I'm seeing here. We're showing you how you can be independent. We're showing you how you are powerful. We're showing you that we can give you better friends, a better work environment. We're trying to show you your worth, okay? Because there's some things that have happened in life that I feel like made you really question that. What's happening next for Pile 2 in the month of June? What's happening in the Pile? Ooh. And I'm going to take them. We have fill your cup with sacred giggles. We have changes, lead your metamorphosis, and overrate your intuition, period, okay? This is all about putting emphasis on your change, your transition. What do you want that to look like? How do you want to portray yourself? I see a lot of people changing their look or really stepping into their quirkiness when it comes to their makeup and their hair. Some of you guys like elf makeup, or like there's something about that here because I'm getting that with this vibe, or it's like that fairy type of vibe. Someone's going to appreciate that. There's going to be an audience that appreciates that. Overall, too, or other than that, I see fill your cup with sacred giggles. Anything that's not making you happy, you guys, it is time to separate. Take a break. And yes, I understand that life is not always going to be happy, but at the end of the day, when you start putting yourself around positive people, positive energies, people that want to self-develop and really start homing on your happiness, the shift that you more than likely will come across and have is going to be crazy. It's going to be well needed. It's going to make you feel a lot better, because what I feel like is happening here, there's something around your emotions that kind of, it's like 3 people here that I feel like have influenced you in some type of way. And it makes you question, like, are you even capable? There's all this worry, this fear. Maybe you were always looked at as a certain way. It's almost giving me Chloe, how she's being more sensual and really just doing her. And people are so stuck on how she used to be. And it's like, what the fuck? That's not even their call to make. Why do people feel so entitled to other people's energy? So I feel like you guys are breaking free from other people's entitlements. And that's going to be hard for them to accept. But I also feel like you guys have a hard time setting boundaries. And this month is going to be showing you how to do that. Sometimes I feel like God will, like when I had really hard time doing my boundaries or, you know, enforcing them, and even still to this day, because I'm not perfect, I feel like God will send people that he knows is going to try to overstep it to see how I react, to try to build up that resistance, to build up that, okay, boom, you're used to this now. This is how you react. You keep trying to run away from it. No, I need you to know that these things are going to happen. So how do you enforce your boundaries, you know? So I feel like that's kind of happening here. But after all of this, whatever's going on here, this is going to pressure into a diamond, honey. You looking real good. Nobody's going to be able to tell you shit, Power 2. I'm telling you, this is why this is very necessary. Messages for Power 2. We have no vacancy. Messages for Power 2. And we have maybe next time. Okay, some of you guys are going to be letting someone know, absolutely not. I don't want to do this no more. Some of you guys are going to, look at that, let it break. Yeah, you guys are definitely, there's like no love here no more. There's nothing here for me no more. You guys are starting to recognize that and home in on that energy. What is making you feel empty, a lack? What is giving lackluster? How can you shift that or change that? Yeah, you might not be able to fully change the dynamic right now, but I'm almost positive a lot of times when we sit there and talk about what we can't do, when you look around, there's really always something that normally can be done in some capacity. Like this could be energetically, or this is at least how I feel. So sometimes it's just holding yourself accountable. And and moving forward with that type of, sorry, I just homed in on this. This is a wishbone. And homing in on that energy, it's like some of you need to start holding yourself accountable. There's something here that you may be telling yourself, oh, it's not valid, or oh, it's not going to happen. But it's like, are you even doing everything that you can in order to align with what it is that you even want? Some of you guys want to heal from a breakup, but it's like, why do you keep looking at their page? Come on. That's come on. Productive right there. Give me 1 second, you guys. What do I want to use? Yeah, I had to pull this deck, you guys. I'm sorry. Because I feel like this is that energy where it's like, it's time to get, it's time to buck up. We got to buck up. We have change yourself first. Want shit to be different, change yourself first. Want shit to be different, change yourself first. That's the energy. Stop investing into, I mean, I can't tell you what to do, but I am. The energy here is like, stop investing into like an empty hole. It's like some of these things are empty holes. It's like no point in even investing your time and energy into this because it's sucking the life out of you. It's not doing anything. It's just you're throwing it into this empty hole, and it's like we could be putting that elsewhere. Leave some shit to the imagination. Don't let it all hang out. Leave some shit to the imagination. This could be emotion. Some of you guys like to go online and express yourself, and I'll never tell you to not express yourself, but I don't know, I'm getting this. I just saw somebody in my mind, and they always go on Facebook on these rants about their baby dad, and I'd be like, girl, like, what's going on? It's like there's something here where it's like maybe pull back a little bit, okay? I don't know what that is. That could be with a person, a place, a thing. I don't know, okay? Anyway, boundaries. We have, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Still love you. Shut the fuck up. That could be yourself telling you like, I still love you, we're beautiful, shut the fuck up, stop telling me when you look in the mirror that I'm ugly, you know, because I feel like some of you guys are very harsh with yourself, but I also feel like there is someone here that has a lot of emotions for you, but I do not think it's meant for you guys to come together right now. I'm just gonna say that. You are giving too many fucks, give zero. You are giving too many fucks, give zero. Yeah, there's almost like this energy where I feel like you guys, there's a tolerance that's being built so that you guys aren't as sensitive, okay? Woo! What's happening this month in the month of June for Power 2? What's happening in the month of June for Power 2? What's happening in the month of June for Power 2? We have a conscious of lack, optimism in reverse, friends and colleagues. I'm telling you, if you guys start to get in that energy where you're just lagging, and just feeling a little bit gray, look around you. What's happening this month is a recognition around what around you has been keeping you in this gray energy. And that's going to force you to have the courage to have to push forward. You guys are going to be, this is giving like a standoff between you and whatever your insecurities are, whatever that lack mentality is. It's like a standoff. And I feel like you guys are going to have to go against that so that you guys can push through. It's crazy because I want to focus on like work and things like that, but this is, it's like you are the main goal right now, as you should always be. But work and stuff, I feel like it's gonna be, you know, figured out, but it's like your emotional state, what's really going on. We have conscious steps, considered action, looking forward. That's the mindset. We have to leave the past in the past. There's something that you guys have to come to terms with. We also have Archangel Raguel, justice, harmony, solutions. Trust that everything will be dealt with, but right now do what you can do to change the dynamic for you. You can't worry about everybody else. We also have wisdom of the Magi. That always gives me chills when this comes out because I seen somebody like this in my dream, but they had this humongous blue diamond, or I don't know what it was, right on their, like, it was like right between the eyes. I was like, whoa. Anyway, we have animal totems, animal energy and power to spend some time with your pets. Maybe even watch some animal documentaries, something that's going to calm you with animals. I don't know, there's something about that. We also have mental clarity. Pay attention to your dreams. We have prophets and ancient seers, decisions, predictive guidance, period. Pay attention to your dreams. I feel like some of this stuff is like, I can't really tap in, because this is more of an inner thing. This is something that has to be dealt with. Like, you have to deal with this. This isn't really something outside of you. This is like what's within you. Like, what are you doing? What do you keep going back to? Okay, so focus your energy. Pile 2. Messages. Other messages for pile 2. Advice. What do they need to hear? An answer to their questions. Some guidance. What do they need to hear? Ooh. Verbana. One more. Or no. I think that'd be cool. Let me see. Ooh. Some of you guys need to work on your self-esteem. And my girl just popped up on my phone. Love your natural. Start looking into her. It's like you guys need some help with self-esteem. It's like, start putting yourself first. Maybe start looking at self-development types videos. Like, change what you watch. Instead of watching like the no contact videos, let's watch something that's going to help you move forward, okay? Or, I don't know, this could have to do with a breakup. That was for somebody. That's not for everybody. But anyway, number 42. And number 42, winter. Verbena is an historic plant of reconciliation. It was carried by Roman and Persian ambassadors during peace talks. Not only did it represent compromise, but also defiance of one's enemies. Just because you're patching over a rocky situation doesn't mean that you have to give up your agency in order to achieve an agreement. Stand your ground and make sure that you are heard too. So just because someone comes back and they start to act accordingly, this does not mean that you give up your ground. Make sure that you guys are putting yourself first as well. Do not sell yourself short. Just because they're coming in, acting a little different, make sure it's true and it's honest, you know? And that's just... This could go many ways, girl. I'm not going to stress myself out. I'll be getting stressed out and shit on here, and then y'all be telling me, girl, I went back, or I didn't listen. I just be like, okay. So let me see. Number 42. I want some oatmeal. Winter. Verbena is a plant of attraction known for its ability to compel docility in animals and kindness in people. Ooh. So someone around you might be being docile. This card is a sign that you're in the perfect position to build some new and positive relationships. It's time to win over some new friends and widen your network. Yeah, because this old shit ain't doing it. But don't be insincere about it. Just be yourself, and your determination and passion will shine through. Be yourself. And some of you guys might be like, what is myself? Exactly. And that's why we need to start doing some self-discovery, because when you know yourself and then you could just be authentic and be you, it's like certain people are going to be coming to you. You'll be able to discern who's for you, who's not. And then not just that, like, why build a friendship off of some shit that ain't real? Why be someone else when you're trying to build friendships? It's always going to fall. No, find some people that's going to really resonate with you and how you are and where you are now and where you want to go, okay? Major influences. I'm sorry, I should have told you guys to watch your ears. Major influences for my pile 2 for this month. Okay, there's an Aries in love coming forward. We do have some energy around some of you guys. There's like something that's being avoided. It's like you guys are using something as an escapism. Is that having a lot of partners? There's something here that's used as an outlet for you to avoid, okay? That is going to be bursted this month. Mercury. We also have Gemini, Virgo, the 3rd house. There could be some conflict with a sibling, or there's a lot of emphasis around communication. Possibly something around the internet, okay? Something will be found out. Some of you guys, if this is, ooh, that 12th and that 7th, that's so crazy that flipped over like that. And when I think of the 7th and 12th house, not only do I think of friendships, I also think of enemies. So if you guys have anybody that is untrue, it's going to be revealed to you this month with this Moon card and this Aquarius card. A revelation around friends and who is not doing you any justice, honey, okay? What about this? I hate when my camera does that shit. There's a battle between the old and the new. So you guys are going to be faced with these situations that are testing. Are you going to go back to what mistreated you? Or are you going to try to, you know, be okay with maybe being alone for a little bit and having to try something new? It's time to clean fucking house. And that's what's really happening here. It's so crazy. I'm literally getting this energy of it's time to fucking clean house. There's too many energy vampires. It's too much dinginess. Message for pile 2. I'm going to take that one. One more. Come on. Are these needed? I'll take them. Okay. We have Story Keeper. Tell your story. Legacy. Write your wisdom. So writing might help you guys, and just validate your own feelings. Like, stop holding back for other people. Secret Doorway. Working with intuition. Second sight opening. Dimensional doorways. Intuition is going to be peaking. Pay attention to it. Dark Moon. There's a lot of energy around the moon. Woo! Maturation. Growing up. Introspection. Know thyself. Yes, it's time to grow the fuck up, okay? Also, number 7, fairly wishing well, manifestation, expectations, and offerings. Things are shifting for you guys. It's time to buck up. I'm sorry it's coming through like that. Recognize your power. So yes, Pile 2, that was your spread. Please let me know how it resonates, and I'll see you guys down below in the comments. Everybody going through? It's so crazy because you guys actually chose this beautiful little colorful little thing that I made. Pink and white. Some of you guys also, you guys are very intuitive, as they would say. What is it? Clairvoyant, clairaudient. It's giving clair something, okay? Very intuitive people. There's been a breakthrough where I feel like you guys would be pile 2 after pile 2 recognized that they was that bitch or that ninja, okay? That's what it's giving here. Woo! The thing about it is the main energy that came out first was the 8 of Cups. I asked, what were you walking away from? And I got the Knight of Cups. So there could be someone specifically. Why do I feel like everybody is going through a breakup between them and someone else, or even just a breakup between their beliefs in love now and what they want versus what they were? It's like there's this distinction between that is old and this is not for me no more. You guys are starting to explore and understand that you guys have many options, and you guys don't have to settle for someone that's not giving top tier energy. You guys are on the hunt for an emperor, an empress, someone that's going to be loyal to you. They're going to be very solid. They're going to be very faithful. Someone who has power, maybe even money, someone who knows how to communicate, someone that is a true man or a true feminine figure. That's what you guys are manifesting and walking into. You guys have had a revelation. These night energies are not cutting it. And I feel like until you guys find this top tier energy, you guys are playing the field. I see you guys having a hot girl summer, hot boy summer. Be careful though, because I have this feeling that if you guys are not fully healed, which, you know, that's going to be for you to discern, that this energy of flightiness, of talking to a lot of people or fucking on a lot of people, it might end up draining you. So make sure you take breaks in between and make sure you're always checking in with yourself. But I do see many options, and I do see you guys traveling. Someone's name is Evan here, or starts with an E. I was getting that when I was pulling up on or picking up on who are you walking away from. So it could be someone with the name of E. I also feel like you guys are branching out, and there is a specific energy that is not liking that, but oh the fuck well, honey. Okay, so main energies that we had the 7 of Cups, the Emperor, that 8 of Swords. Okay, and then when I pulled on the 8 of Swords, the thing about this is this is just giving me, it's a transition. I don't think this is anything that needs to be worried about. It's just something that needs to be noticed. As you transition into this period of recognizing your power, understanding that you're not, you know, you don't have to just focus on one person. Like, you don't have to just be tied to one situation. Like, you are infinite. You know, now that you're walking in that energy, you know, it just takes time to adjust. So I just feel like there's this adjustment with this new mentality. I also see new business opportunities coming towards you guys, but mainly I just feel like you guys are coming back into understand your beauty, your well, I was about to say your excellence. Some of you guys, you've been moving around very dingy, and it's like now we're giving luxury. We understand what we deserve. We are not resonating with that old shit no more. So just be patient with yourself this month. I don't think this is necessarily anything that needs to be worried about. I think this is actually a very good energy, because this is someone who has recognized that they can do better, so they are doing so. And there's going to be a lot of blessings that come in for you guys. I think the main energy that they want me to tell you is to take your time, be gentle with yourself. Also be gentle with your environment, you know, stand your ground. But I do see some people trying you as you are transitioning. Like I said, there are some people that are not in favor of this transition, but oh the fuck well. Six of Swords. This is the time to start focusing on what is going to bring you peace, what brings you happiness, what makes you feel more stable. Is it walking away from this situation? Is it understanding and making peace with the past and understanding that you cannot change it? Is it knowing that you want a partner that you know is faithful, so that you're not always up in your head about what they're doing, what they're thinking, if they're going to leave, because you guys have too much that you have to take care of. If you are this Emperor energy or this Empress energy that I'm picking up on, you don't have time to be worried about if someone's being loyal or not. You have too many other things happening and occurring. So I feel like you guys are going to start really making that, and this is like a collective energy. There's like this, is it distinguishment? Would that be the right word? There's like this distinguished energy that's coming through where it's like, okay, there's this half and half type of energy. You see this, like this half and half, this split. You got this Eight of Cups, half and half. This Eight of Swords is half and half. This Six is half and half. This Four, this half and half. It's like no more. We are now definitely finding the balance. And if you don't align with balance, if you don't align with stability, if you don't align with loyalty, whether it's love, romance, platonic friendships, new and old, they're not going to be able to come around you. And that's just what it's giving. This is going to be a very adventurous summer for some of you. I'm seeing you be able to talk to people, having energy to travel, meet people. Like I said, fuck on people if you want to, but a lot of you guys might just want to meet people, have new experiences. I see that for you. The main thing that's going to be really exploding this week for you in a good way is career. Two of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Queen of Wands, and the Strength card. Business is going to be booming. You guys are elevating. People are starting to notice your craft. They're starting to notice that you can step up to the plate. You have a boss or two that's noticing that you are fit for the position. There are a lot of clients and people looking at you and saying, damn, yes, there's other people that do what they do, but they do it the best. You guys are coming up as the Hierophant, the Master Teacher, the Queen of Wands. Very attractive, very alluring. People want to come near you. So this is a good month to make content, but also don't overwork yourself, because for whatever reason with this energy, I feel like all you guys have to do is really, not to be lazy, but you don't have to work as hard to get shit done, because it seems like the foundation has already been set. Use your discernment. If you know you got to still put the work in and do that, but this is telling me that there's a better way for you to be fulfilled emotionally, financially, mentally, without over pressing yourself or overdoing it. You guys have already laid that foundation. Allow it to work in your favor. Now, okay, with this Tower card, this Three of Pentacles, and this Ace of Wands, I do see someone coming back around, and I feel like if you've been waiting to cuss somebody the fuck out, that is going to be your time. There's a lot of energy around Scorpio, so I don't know, there's like these, either y'all messing with a Scorpio or a water sign, or there's this energy of either fixed or cardinal signs and Geminis coming back into people's lives. I don't know. There's something going on. I keep getting Scorpio, Capricorn, and Gemini type energy. Anyway, we have this Ace of Wands and we have this Three of Pentacles. Like I said, it's hard to really pinpoint. You guys are going to be looking very attractive. So the love department, the passion, that invigorating feeling around love and just you, that's coming back. So that is going to cause a lot of people to be like, damn, they really blew the fuck up. Damn. So they're going to be coming back around. There's going to be new people coming around when you travel and meet people. There's going to be connections that, you know, put you in interactions with people. They're going to think you're very attractive, even in a way where it's like they might not want to do nothing with you, but they just think what you do is attractive, what you represent is attractive. So you might have somebody that wants to collaborate with you. They want you to be featured in something that they do. They want you to review something that they do. And I feel like there's a reading that I did where you guys picked a pile at some point where I told you that there's going to be someone on the higher end noticing you, okay? They are noticing you. You guys are being noticed, recognized. Now, with that Tower card, honey, I see you guys cussing someone the fuck out, but it's crazy because I don't think it's going to stop the flow. I just think you're ready to cuss them the hell out and keep it moving, or just let them know don't come back around these streets, okay? Some of you guys might even be kicking someone out because with this World card, you guys are done. You're done being in this Five of Cups Cups energy, you have been doing the work on yourself, and you're ready to reconcile with yourself, your peace, and your desires. You're not settling for anything less. So I feel like if there's anything else that's been lingering, this is going to be the month where it's like, okay, we're sweeping up those last little particles, okay, period, point blank. What is going to be the main conflict this month? Ooh, we have this Three of Wands. Why the Three of Wands? Okay, make sure that you guys prepare before you travel, have everything. Also be careful when you travel. I feel like there's going to be this back and forth between, do you feel ready or do you feel like you need to study more? So I feel like if you guys are doing anything with business, there might be this energy where you feel good about what you're doing, but then you're like, no, I need to study more. Just go with the flow. Step out, step back in. Step out, step back in. Okay, if you feel like something's not working and you feel like there's something that could be done better, take a step back so that you can really look at what you have going on. Is it that something could be done better, or are you holding yourself back? Or do you just not trust yourself, or are you scared of putting yourself out there? You have to make that decision. So I do see the collective like going through this reflection period on what needs to go now so that they can move forward and make their next move, because it's like everybody's tired of waiting. Everybody's tired of letting moments pass by and letting the momentum pass by. Okay, so surprise events that may happen for pile 3. Surprise events. We have this Two of Swords. I feel like this has to do with someone that y'all blocked. Two of Swords, the Devil in reverse, a Capricorn, Nine of Swords, that Gemini energy, I'm telling you. And we have the Six of Pentacles. I feel like there's somebody that you guys blocked that is going to be trying to come back to tell you that they have changed. Have they changed? I don't know. But they have been up in their head about you. So if you're picking up on their energy, it's because for whatever reason, they're very much so thinking about you. And it's crazy because we do have this Devil card in reverse. So maybe there has been some changes. But I feel like some of you guys are like, yes, I see that you've changed, but maybe I just want to be friends. Maybe this is about a friend. It's like you guys are noticing the changes and you're appreciating those, but you're like, I still don't know if you need to be around me. I still think I need to feed you with a long spoon, because at the end of the day, they're likely, with what I'm picking up on, something happened in the past. So it's like, have you really changed? I don't want you to get too close to where I have to really distinguish whether you're still controlling or not. So I'm you know, it's great that you're here. Hello, we could be cordial, but I don't really want nothing to do with you like that, like how we used to. It's not gonna be the same. This person could have dark eyes. Let's see who may be coming towards you in love. Or who's playing a major part? Love, the love department. We have sexy lips, athletic, works out. So someone that be in the gym, hella. And we have a manifestor. This is someone that I feel like they make shit happen, okay? Some of you guys, and they probably smoke or they do something. They make shit happen though. Like, this is the type of person that you'll be around them. It's giving Sagittarius energy, and they're very lucky. Things come to them. And I don't even want to call it luck. I call it blessed. This person will make shit happen. This person, if they want something, they're going to go get it. So there's a go-getter, a very masculine energy coming towards you guys. Even if it's a feminine, this is someone that is going to go get it, okay? They could hang with the best of them. If you're like a Snoop Dogg stoner, like they're like a Wiz Khalifa. Like this is someone that's going to match in some type of way and help to better you. We have a short hair female, and we also have a light female. So I feel like there is a light female or a short hair female, or a female that has short hair that's light, that has very sexy lips, likes to smoke. And we also have a red-headed female and someone with freckles that will play a major part in this month for you, okay? What's leveling up for my pile 3s? Really not much to say. We have Pisces, the 5th house, so your creativity. Some of you guys are going to start using your emotions and putting that towards your like, whatever it is that you do. There's something that you could do creatively based off of like, and use like your past situations as motivation to put it out, and that's going to bring you success. So there's a lot of energy around home, your creative endeavors, your romantic connections and friendships, also your money, your traveling. Some of you guys going to school, it's like your learning capacity is increasing. You're gaining more knowledge. You're meeting more people. There's like this networking type of vibe coming through here. I also feel like people are going to want to give to you. You're going to get back in this energy where, you know, you want to give to others once you find out that they're, you know, on your level. And with this Scorpio energy, I also feel like what's leveling up is your attitude. You guys don't play no more. This is not no pitter patter. Oh, maybe no. You guys are very decisive. decisive, and you guys are not scared to walk away. Messages for my pile 3 before we end. We have the spark of hustle. I'm going to say the spark of a hustler. Nigga, ask about me. Nigga, ask about me. Nigga, ask about me. Nigga, ask about. I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler. Okay, so messages for pile 3. Focus your energy. What's something that they need to know? Absolutely not. one card for pile 3. This is very straightforward. So I feel like you guys are like my pile that's already kind of been, okay, absolutely not. That's crazy too, because I wasn't going to even pick from this deck, and I don't think I am. Because I feel like this is the pile, I'm sorry you guys, but it's like, I'm not saying that you don't need healing. I'm not saying that, but it seems like y'all have been, like, you're like pile 1 and pile 2, but you're past those piles. Like, it's giving, you guys have already been through that, so now it's time to, you know, get rid of the last little bit and really start living life. This is going to be a very good summer of networking, business connections. Business is going to be very good. It's going to come into balance. I see really good energy around that. Love. It's just this cleanup woman. Dun, dun. Okay, what is pile 3's advice? What is pile 3's advice? Ooh. Okay, there's definitely someone coming back. I keep getting these cards. I keep wanting to flip in, flip out. Pisces energy, 10 of Pentacles. This could have been someone that you were with. This could be a family member. This could be someone that you used to build with. Someone that is similar to you that I feel like you cut off. You might have even been in a relationship with them. You might have even lived with them. They may try to come back. What you should do about that, not really sure. It's up to you. But also, when it comes to your money, do not make any rash decisions. Keep working towards the goal. But, you know, make sure that you think before you do things, because money is coming in. There's big wealth coming in, and I feel like that's gonna need for you guys to make big girl big boy decisions when it comes to money and what has to go. There's gonna have to be some sacrifices that need to be made, and that is the advice. Also, some of you guys might have to sacrifice some of your money to gain. You got to invest in yourself, invest in your business. Don't be scared to do that. It's going to come back tenfold. So yes, pile 3, that was your spread. Please let me know how it resonates, and I'll see you guys down below in the comments.